Welcome to Speedway episode 13. In this episode we cover a night with Trevor Jolly Racing. But first we'd like to thank our show sponsors: Comex Civil, Redline Race Cars and Roll Cages, A Steel Powder Coaters, Crewwear Incorporated, Cash for Containers, Coverall Sheet Metal, My Race Setup, Oval Track Diecast and Racing Collectibles, Ultra Tune Morley, Michael Holmes Racing, and CB Graphics. Well, g'day nutters. This episode we're down here at Midweek Mayhem for the Sprintcar Festival at the Perth Motorplex. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to spend the night with Trevor Jolly Racing team and their two drivers, Daniel Harding and Tom Payet. Trevor, you got two drivers in your cars now, two different styles, two different people that, need different things. But Daniel's been in the car a couple of times. How does his deal come about?
Yeah, so Daniel obviously had a late start to the season and they didn't have cars ready. So I had a long association with the Hardings and they needed a car to run. So that's where we joined up. Now
with Buddah, different situation, I guess, just recent. He's been in a 410 before for a short amount of time. Now he's jumping back into your car, mate. And what was the conversation and how did that come up that he was in the car?
Called him Sunday and had a chat to him. And I know that's his dream to get back in a 410 sprint car. And the opportunity come about, we had a ride and asked him if he wanted to have a drive, and he couldn't say yes quick enough.
Have you talked to the guys, I guess more probably Buddah, about tonight, what to expect, what he should do, or have you just let him do his own thing so far?
No, just let him do his own thing so far. He's been in the car before, so I think he'll get hot laps out of the way and he'll be good to go.
Running one car's hard enough. You got two, so you don't like doing things by halves, mate.
Yeah, it's a big deal. For this Festival of Speed, we had a thing to run the two cars, so that's why we've done it. And then, we'll see how it goes after the midget title. Both the boys obviously won't be in the cars for that weekend as they'll be concentrating on the midget, so we'll just work it out from there.
And what will your role be tonight over the team?
Just oversee, won't be doing a hell of a lot. Probably in the corporate box, watching mainly.
Tom, a dream come true for you. A phone call during the week changed your life this week.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Trev go way back. I've been hanging out with Trev since I was probably 8 to 10 years old, I think, and annoying the shit out of him then. And he's obviously been a great partner of mine and helped me with a lot of success in Speedway. And he's been on board with me for probably close to 10 years. And I know he's sort of, as a joke, I've always sort of dreamt of driving a sprint car for Trev, and we never really actually spoke about the idea before, I don't think. It's just I know he's an absolute top bloke, and like I say, we get on like a house on fire. We have for years, and fortunately for me, the opportunity came up, and it worked out perfect for our midget deal, and sort of went from there.
How much has it gone through your head since you got the phone call? Are you living races in your head already in the sprint car, thinking about what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, all that? Or have you been really relaxed since it's happened?
Yeah, I've luckily been around Speedway long enough to sort of watch, Obviously, we raced a sprint car for a year for Scott Chatwin probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and it's a completely different drive, a completely different car to a midget, obviously. I'll take my time, I don't want to go in there and do anything silly, and it'll take me probably tonight and Friday night, even probably Saturday night to sort of start to get a bit of an idea of where we're at and comfortable. I'm definitely comfortable in the car. We put my own seat in it and everything, which makes a big difference. Having Todd there, Todd's a bit of my security blanket, you know. I think Todd will stick with me forever, hopefully. So, we'll just play it out and see how we go.
The differences between obviously the speed car you're running and then the sprint car, you got the wing on. Now that's without saying, but also too the speed of it, the braking points, turning points, all that are different. Are you just going to take hot laps as a part of like, I've just got to take it easy and just get those right first before I start going too fast?
Yeah, definitely. The acceleration is obviously the big thing, and the wing. You know, that's if you sort of wrap your head around one thing at a time. You know, these things are super fast, and you can make mistakes real quick and mess up. And I know the schedule's pretty brutal with qualifying and whatever, but like I say, I'm just going to cruise into it, man. I'm happy to be here. I don't want to do anything stupid, and I'm literally just enjoying the moment, you know. Like I said to you earlier on today, I used to jump up and down on the fence at the front of turn 4, and I was one of those crazy kids that just wouldn't leave anyone alone. And I'm honestly just pinching myself to even be able to do this for anything, you know. It sounds cliche, but it's just one of those dream come true, you know, real dream come true.
Trevor, for those who don't know, what are you actually doing on the tank?
Just adjusting the high speed, which helps regulate the fuel. So it has a pill in here with a hole in it, which you can change the size of, and the screw on top changes the pressure of, like, for the fuel system.
You change that with weather conditions as well?
Yeah, mainly, yeah. So we've got a sheet with the motor, and we've got our weather station. So the information on our tune-up sheet corresponds with the information that the weather station gives us, so we can always tune to right conditions.
Will you change that much during the night as the temperature drops, or is it going to stay about the same?
It depends. Sometimes we change it all the time. Sometimes we don't need to change it at all. We keep the weather station rolling all night and just keep an eye on it.
Thanks, mate.
Where's my wheel?
Alright.
It's here. We can go down when you're ready. Okay. Let's not stop the show. Yep.
You need to take it out, change it?
Do you want to take the helmet down there with your cage and take it down there? I don't want to hold up. Right down? Where does that leave? All right, let's push back, boys.
Yeah, I'll walk out there. I'll walk out there. Yeah.
Daniel was late to the track. He had a hard and emotional day, and you can see he just wants to get on with racing. Tom's calm, but you can feel his nerves starting to build as he's about to go out for hot laps in his first ride in the Trevor Jolly Racing Sprint Car. The team keep doing their last minute checks to make sure this car is right to go out for hot laps and time trials. Tommy tries to get comfortable, last minute adjustments just before he's about to get pushed off. Deep breaths and Tommy's ready to go. It's hot laps and Dan's on the pace early. Tom is just trying to get a few consistent laps in before he goes to time trial. But then he slows the car. There's a problem with the engine.
Because it did free rev over here. Because it did when you pulled out a gear.
Tom's obviously disappointed as he talks to crew member Todd Waddell. We like to show the fans what goes on behind the scenes, the bits that they don't see. You can see Dan here explaining to Liam what the car's doing, and then he explains what he needs it to do to make him feel comfortable.
As goes without saying, that was shit, mate. But
It's racing, man. Part of it.
how'd you feel in the car before it went bang?
Yeah, good. 2 laps, it felt straight, it felt smooth. I was happy with that. A lot better than I thought I'd be. I only sort of did that first lap, just rolling the throttle and come off 2, and it sort of started got halfway in the back straight and it sort of went off a little bit, but and then off the throttle, and then I think it's I dropped the valve or something. I don't really know yet. We'll have a look.
Grabbed a handful of wing on that second lap and like stuck the right rear deeper in it. Yeah.
Tom can only look on and pick up tips from other drivers.
And doesn't get off the gas and drop like he just probably is. But he's running.
His spirits are still high, even though he could be out for the night.
I'm going to go and throw a can of lemonade.
No, you probably don't want to talk too much, mate, but a bit disappointing. Tell us, just take us through it.
I like it. Actually, surprisingly felt, I only did 2 laps, but it felt really, really good. I felt really smooth and straight. I was keeping the car straight. That was my main concern, just sort of adapting from the midget to the sprint car. But coming to turn 3 and it went off real quick. I thought I broke a rocker straight away. Pulled out of gear and pulled up, and unfortunately I think it's a bit worse than just a rocker.
I guess you've been around long enough to know that these things happen, but unfortunately first night it's a bit rough.
Yeah, definitely. Like, look, it's part of Speedway. I've had it happen before, and it'll probably happen again. And I'm still so grateful for the opportunity. To thank Trevor and all the boys, and and Lauren. I know they were pretty mad to put this deal together, and I'm forever grateful for it. I can't really see us running the rest of tonight, but who knows? We might somehow put something together for Friday, and hopefully we can have another run.
If you can't get it together tonight, which I doubt, mate, get to the corporate box, have a beer, relax, and watch some good racing. And that's the way to do it with Trev, and appreciate what you've got.
Yeah, definitely. That's like, I know everyone gets upset, and I'm definitely not upset. It sucks, but like I said, it's part of it. I'm still pinch myself that I'm doing what I'm doing, mate. It's better than sitting around at home, or I'm still out there able to do it. These things do happen. Really hope that we can get something back together and have a bit of a crack at it.
Thanks, mate, for talking to us. I know it's a rough deal, so I appreciate it.
No worries, thank you.
Dan, you just went out for hot laps and time trials. You're rushed today. You got here, jumped in the car, trusted the guys, got the car set up all right. Can you take us through what happened first in hot laps and then the changes you made for time trials?
Yeah, obviously I got here late, so we sort of rushed straight in. But these guys have built my cars, worked on my cars for so long now. Not much changes, so I just jumped in it, comfortable like always. We tweaked a little bit compared to normal, but nothing major. So hot laps was okay, quite comfortable. made a small adjustment again for qualifying, and we were really good, to be honest. No complaints. I just made a bit of a mistake on getting into one on the second lap, and it probably just cost us just enough to miss out on quick time for the group.
You were very animated out there. I could see you talk with your hands a lot, like an Italian, explaining what the car's doing and what you need it to do. What did you say to the guys to make the changes when you come back in here for the first round of heats?
Well, my grandfather's Italian, so that's probably why. But yeah, it's sort of hard. You're trying to explain what you're feeling in the car to the guys that sort of are watching. You sort of use your hands a bit and your head a bit. But yeah, we're not going to change much. Boys are going to tweak on it just a little bit, but not much. So I think your car was really good. I think I just didn't cut a good enough lap. And then yeah, we'll leave it. I think the track will come to us a little bit for this heat race, and then we'll have to start making some changes after that. But all in all, yeah, rolled out with a quick race car, and we'll see how it goes.
When you say the track will come to you, obviously it's going to change a little bit, dry off. That high line will start coming in. Is that what you mean, that the car will start feeling a little bit more comfortable for you?
Yeah, it's not that the car's not comfortable, but we're on the tight side. We qualify a fairly tight car, and the track was slicking off a little bit, so we feel like we'll be in a good place then. And then after that, once the sun goes down, the track will start to develop. We'll have to make some changes then, but I don't know, it's interesting. The bottoms there, that sort of bottom half of the track looks not too bad. So we'll see how it all plays out in this first round of heats.
Trevor Jolly, it's not the way that you wanted to start the night, mate. Can you tell us a little bit about the engine and what's going on?
Yeah, so not the ideal start to the night, but these things happen. So got a couple of push rods out of it. We're going to get the rock gear off now and go through it and see. Hopefully it'll be repairable tonight, so hopefully we might see him back out there a little bit later.
A lot of work to be done, I guess. Looked good for a couple of laps. Daniel was going well. He said he's pretty comfortable in the car.
Yeah, Daniel looked really good. Buddah looked really smooth too. He sort of held his line and he was keeping up with Daniel there in those hot lap sessions, so he adapted straight to it, so he looked really good. So hopefully we can get him back out there and get him put on a show.
You're probably mad because they delayed you going into the corporate box. You had to come straight back out.
Yeah.
So they're in the bad books already.
Yeah. I've only had one beer, so it's all right. Where are you starting out of your first heat?
P3, yeah. So invert the top four. Qualified second out group, so start out of 3. Right, it's picking, past at least one car sort of thing. Finish first, second. We'll just get good points for the dash. Be alright from there. Get Caden to do my belt up.
Do your belts up?
Yeah, it's my ratchet.
Where is he?
Front row for heat number 1, Jason Pride. The outside, the number 2, the KMS Mobile 1 car, is Dane Kingshot. On the inside row, car number 18 is Daniel Harding. On the outside of him, it's car number 47, Marcus Dunsney.
Cars go round. Here's heat 1 of Midweek's Sprintcar Mayhem. Here at Perth Motorplex on the Sprinter set.
I don't know what Marcus Dumps's getting a little bit crazy about. He's the one that caused it. It's pretty rough when you got to do your own tear-offs, mate. Nah, only joking. Dan, started out at 3, got sort of, I guess, stuck on the bottom a little bit. A lot of wheel spin down there, it's pretty greasy.
Yeah.
Lost a position or 2 and then you got back past again.
Yeah.
Good battle. Take us through it from your point of view.
Yeah, we are, in all fairness, didn't make the start that we needed to. It was a bit greasy, like you said, spun the tyres a little bit. And the 47 car started on the outside, he was obviously in front, so he went to the bottom, sort of got me stuck down there. And I made the wrong decision down the back straight. I should have crossed across the back of him and gone to the top, but I tried to stay low and we lost a couple of spots. But once that lap sort of cleared and we were able to get up on the race line, we had a pretty good car. So we managed to fight back past Chris Coyle and Marcus. And then we were quick enough to come up against the 14, but we got racing with Marcus there and we didn't get a chance to actually sort of try to attack the 14. Lap times were good. I think we were still like second quickest on the track for that race. So yeah, I feel good, car's good, motor's running good. P4 for the B dash, so yeah, if we can pass 1 and 2 in that, get ourselves in that first 3 rows, 4 rows, we'll be okay.
When you come up on the 14 and Marcus wasn't alongside you, a lot of drivers probably would have just kept pushing through, trying to make it 3 wide and get through. Lucky you didn't, because you would have come a cropper. But then when you protected your line and Marcus is on the bottom, he got a little bit narky with you after the race as well. It looked like it, but I don't know why, because you're allowed to do that, but you didn't do anything wrong, so...
Yeah, I think it's just racing, I think as competitors where, you sort of always feel like that guy's holding you up, you just want him to get out of your way so you can try to race on. And I felt like that with him, he probably felt like that with me, but we both want points position. But that's just the sport, that's what it is, that's why we enjoy it. So yeah, I don't know if he's upset, but yeah, I'm okay. I just get on with it, no big deal.
Now the B dash you're in, track doesn't look like it's going to dry up and widen out as quick as I thought it might with the heat and the wind today again. So they put a lot of juice in it. It's going to be pretty grippy the whole way around.
Yeah, hats off to the track crew here. We've got a really good racetrack right now. It's probably a little bit narrower than like a typical Perth Motorplex track, but it's good. There's plenty of races, got plenty of dirt on it, so the key's going to be that first lap. Once everyone gets up to momentum, it's quite difficult to pass. I go in the dashes, you've got all the quicker guys of the night. So, yeah, if we can get a good first lap in, hopefully gain some spots, and then you're pretty much going to ride around. You're going to have something pretty special to keep hunting forward. So, the only guy that I've seen with that sort of speed's been Jock. So, yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
What changes did you make to the car? Did you tighten up a little bit, or you just left it?
No, we really haven't made much at all. A couple of little tweaks here and there, nothing too exciting. The track's not really going away, so we'll let it ride out through this dash, and then we'll make some changes for the feature race as the fuel load comes in, and you'd expect it to widen out through the duration of the feature race. So I think we'll let it ride for one more event, and then make some changes for the feature race.
Cool, man. Good luck.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
As the guys keep working on Tom's car, I asked Trevor Jolly for an update.
Getting there. We'll fire it up shortly and have a crack. Hopefully it's all good.
What's with the rockers and stuff? What do you got to do to it to make it fire up?
So we're just going to check all the clearances and all that, make sure everything's set right, and yeah, go from there.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
No, I'd rather get it going. Do an engine start? Yeah. Take the time. Do an engine start. Yeah. Get back. Fucking. Yeah, man. I'm just doing laps. That's all. That's what you want. Yeah. Everyone. 30 laps is better than fucking no laps. Yeah. No, that's a good start.
Fingers crossed, bud.
Hopefully. There we go.
There's a little bit of confusion about the grids, so the boys asked for clarification.
So we call it a B main. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, it should be really, but it's not. Like it's going to be all in.
Jerome, this is Jackie.
Does anybody miss out? Everybody makes it right.
I'm being asked if those 14 cars that are going in that 12-lap mid-pack will all make the A main as well. is saying they'll be in. The 18 car will be in.
So that's it.
Okay, confirmed. So 2 cars will miss out from here, but they will only still take 24 to the A main. Does that answer everyone's question?
Yeah, that's what we wanted to know.
Yes, I have.
Unfortunately, Tom's car didn't fire, so he was out for the night. And we pick up Dan in his B dash.
Your B dash lines up, and it's going to be Andrew Priolo. The outside in the KMS2 is Dane Kingshot. On the inside, second row, is Matt Eagle. On the outside is your 18 car of Daniel Harding. Then Jason Pride and Taylor Milling. This is the B dash.
Here we go. Who will start on the outside of Jock Buddah in the A main?
Look at Harding around the outside, has a Gold Eagle and makes it. Good drive, well done Daniel Harding. Kingshot goes to the front. Priolo has a go at him, oh it gets tight, gives him a wheel going into 1. Harding still runs 3rd. Eagle 4th. So it's Andrew Priolo. Dane Kingshot, Daniel Harding, Matt Eagle. Eagle's going to have a look at Harding into 3. Does so, Harding props, tries to get the car under. They go side by side into 1. Harding got a good run, has a look at Kingshot now. And here comes Eagle again. Eagle back into 3rd. Harding keeps the car as straight as possible, goes back up the top. Eagle gets Kingshot into 2nd. Dane Kingshot and Daniel Harding runs 4th. Can Harding have a look? But it's checkered flag out now. Daniel Harding runs 4th in the B dash. Oh, and smoke comes out. Not sure what's going on there. Hopefully it's no big dramas. Car seems to be alright. Hasn't shut it off, so that is your B dash. So while you're working, mate, we'll try to chat with you. Started 4th, finished 4th, but not the end of the world of the car. You had to move around a fair bit trying to find a lane. Everyone else is doing the same thing.
Yeah, we first corner was pretty good. Got past Matt Eagle there, and we sort of running with Dane and Andrew there when they were like chopping and changing. We were sort of right there, but as they got single file, sort of stuck with Dane. But then Eagle drove blast across the middle there, and he'd done the same thing to Dane. So we weren't far off, but they couldn't quite get in position to take advantage while they were chopping and changing.
Track like that, trying to keep the car straight, looks really critical, especially out of 2.
Yeah, it is. It's quite fast, so you sort of don't want to be sort of inside out or anything like that silly. But yeah, all in all, we're cruising along okay. Not doing anything too special, but we're not far off. So yeah, we've got 30 laps coming up. We'll be able to move around a little bit and see what we can do. Should be okay.
What's it going to take to get further forward than 8th in this race? Because it's going to be pretty tough with the people in front of you.
Yeah, there's plenty of good cars around here. It's pretty tough. We just need to go and cut 30 solid laps. That's probably key, and try to be the superhero anyway. Just go and cut 30 consistent laps and stay out of trouble. I think we got all the guys around us have all got plenty of speed. So if you can keep it clean and be consistent, cut them decent laps. Hopefully they don't. You can sort of pick them off. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like we can move around a bit, so if the track changes, hopefully we can move with it and we should be okay.
All right, mate, good luck for the feature.
Cool, thank you.
Your 4 wide in the midweek Mayhem sprint car race here at the Perth Motorplex. It's Jock Goodyear On the outside, Andrew Priolo, Marcus Dumsney, Matt Eagle. Third row, Jason Kendrick, Dane Kingshot. Your fourth row is Jonestown Jet, Brock Zierfrost from the USA, and Daniel Hart. Pick him up at the restart. As we're about to take the restart, it's Andrew Priolo, Jock Goodyear, Matt Eagle, Marcus Dumsney, Dane Kingshot, Daniel Harding is your top 6. Goes infield with a flat left rear tyre, looks like. So he's going to go to the work area. We'll pick him up at the restart. Your restart order is Jock Goodyear, Matt Eagle, Andrew Priolo, Dane Kingshot, Marcus Dumsney, Callum Williamson, and Daniel Harding. Harding started 8th, currently in 7th. underneath Harding now. Harding tries to turn it around, gets him back down the back straight. So it's good here. Mad Eagle. Andrew and Riolo on the bottom have to go. Dane King shot 4. Marcus Stumpsy, Callum Williamson fighting out for 5th and 6th. And then it's Daniel Harding. And the Jonestown Jet. Jason Pride on the infield. We'll pick him up again at the next restart. So it's Jock Goodyear, Mad Eagle, Andrew Priolo, Dane King shot, Callum Williamson, Marcus Dumsney, and Daniel Harding. Still leads it. down to the Nutrien number 18. Thanks to Jolly Good Auto Electrics, Trevor Jolly Racing, Daniel Harding runs 5th. In the midweek mayhem race here at the Perth Motorplex. Well, Trevor Jolly, a night of extremes. One car wasn't going, the other one was going like a rocket. Top for finish for Dan. What a fantastic effort.
Yeah, it's great to finish a night off like that. Just after what's going on with Buddha's engine and all that, and Daniel run as strong as he has. It's a great result for the team.
He was able to move the car around quite a fair bit and make a few positions in that feature race. Wasn't easy, but he was running a bit of a different line at times too, which was really cool.
Yeah, he made the middle work really well, and he was fast through there and picked off a few cars, and he was good for majority of that race. So.
Does it make it worthwhile, all the effort, all the money, all the things, the dramas, whatever, when you can come back here with your drivers and just go, you know what, let's have a beer and have a bit of a fun time because it was a good night?
Yeah, for sure. It's great for the team after a real struggling season so far. To do a top 5 is really pleasing for the team. But in saying that, the spirits of the boys, like Buddah and all that, and the team, even though that we had the dramas, is really, really good.
All right, mate. Well, have a smile, have a beer, and enjoy the rest of the night because we've got to go edit some videos. But your Nutrien number 18, mate, was a rocket ship tonight. Yeah,
it was. We'd just like to thank our sponsors, Nutrien, Valvoline, Holman's come on board, Witten's Irrigation, Doolan's Transport, Rig Safe, 365 Glass. And a special comment to Frank Scarterfield for all the help he's done with the boys, getting stuff painted real quick, and the boys at Scarterfield's been really good.
Well done, mate.
Cool. Thank you.
Dad Harding, you got this Nutrien Water Dasco 365 glass car right up the front, mate. You went from 8th to 5th. Car looked good. You're making a different line than everyone else, especially going into 3. Why did you run there, and did you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I think that's probably where I felt best. In all fairness, I've ran that line a lot at different times over the last so many years. Sprint cars and midgets, it's probably a bit of the midget sort of what's taught me different things, fuel tyres, stuff like that. So, it was, in all fairness, the driver probably led up at least 2 spots. I felt like we were good enough, car-wise, motor-wise and stuff, we were good enough, but the driver just didn't get it done. So that's my second night back since about 9 months off. So content with it. I think there's a lot more in the car. The guys done a great job. This team they probably had a rough start to the season, but they got a really good package and good group of guys. And thanks to Nutrien and Witten's and Holman's and all the guys that sponsor this team, and Frank Scarterfield's done an awesome job keeping everything looking good. So just hats off to those guys. Hopefully we can get them some strong results. We had a top 5 going the other night and I threw that away. So nice to get top 5. Hopefully we can finish the year and get some better results and keep all these guys in the place where they should be.
There was a few laps in the middle of the race, about 5 or 6, that your car just took off, especially out of 2, down the back straight. You were gaining on them, and then it just went off a little bit. Is that the track or the car, the wheels, or it's just the line of the racetrack?
I think that's probably the driver, in all fairness. We had a really solid car, had good balance, good forward bite. It did everything I could ask it to do. Motor performed really well. The driver just didn't get it done. Probably a bit rusty. Tired of that a long old day. Yeah. But I'd say it's more on the driver than anything else. The driver's just got to get out there and put 30 solid laps together, and that was the plan. And I'd say I probably put 20 together, and 5 not so good and 5 really poor. So if we can clean that up for sort of Friday and Saturday, hopefully we can keep these guys in the top 5 and chase that podium and onto the wins.
Don't be too hard on yourself, mate. No, you've had a big day before you even got here, more than most. So you got that Dasco Nutrien Water number 18 up the front, mate, and you should be proud of it. I know Jolly's pretty happy about it. So the team's stoked that they put a lot of effort in tonight. Yeah. Unfortunately, Buddah didn't get going, but it's the way it is. And there's always next weekend.
Yeah, no, it's disappointing for Buddah. The whole team put a big effort into getting that second car ready for tonight, and I'm sure they'll work hard to get something worked out and give Buddah that chance to show us what he's got. He's more than capable of doing a good job. So we learned a lot tonight, and we'll come back on the Friday, Saturday better.
Congratulations, mate, and thanks for letting us hang out and stick a camera in your face all night. We really much appreciate it.
No, thank you. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully everyone enjoys it.
Please subscribe, like and comment on our videos on YouTube. That's it for another edition of Speedway for us, and we will see you in the next episode.